Previously, on Legend of the Seeker.
You have to take the Stone of Tears to the Pillars of Creation on the day of the summer solstice and repair the tear in the veil.
What do you want?
Same as you, dear brother. To save the world.
If you help me achieve this victory for him, I have no doubt that the Keeper will reward you beyond imagining.
Whoever gains possession of all 3 boxes of Orden will be unstoppable. She is pristinely ungifted.
Magic doesn't work on me. Not even the magic of Orden.
The true Lord Rahl is in danger. I need your help to save him.
Do you think we can trust him? I've known him for a long time.
You once swore to kill the man you now serve.
Why did you lie to me?
I want you back on my side. Fortunately, I knew of your special friendship with Dahlia. Neogil's touch will be more painful to her than all the fires of the underworld.
Kara, why?
I brought what you asked for.
Richard Cypher, you are the true Seeker.
Rahl is taking the Stone of Tears northeast.
Pillars of Creation are to the south.
Rahl isn't taking the Stone of the Pillars. He has no intention of using it to seal the veil.
Then where is he taking it?
Why are we stopping?
Mariana, do you really fail to grasp the import of the moment? We are about to deliver the Stone of Tears to the Keeper. And once she has it, the tear in the veil can never be sealed. And the world of the living will fall forever into darkness. But before we proceed into the rift, let us offer a prayer of gratitude to our Master for allowing us, his humble servants, a small part to play in his glorious victory. Nunc me velos, donas volem mastal vitagnos, empa jashrika, lomo jasra, nashra,
You betrayed the Keeper!
You have all done very well. Now we should travel with haste. No doubt my intrepid brother is already close behind.
I can't stop him, my lord.
Kara, your loyalty and devotion are touching. But I'm afraid you are no match for the Seeker.
You're forgetting Richard's weakness. Compassion. He still cares for me. When the moment comes, he won't be able to finish me off. And that's when I'll kill him.
The wizard's power is useless against you, but the Mother Confessor is another story. Her touch is deadly to Maud Sith.
We're not afraid of the Confessor, my lord.
The Seeker won't stop until he recovers the stone. And he'll kill you to get it. Please, let us do this for you.
I'm so glad you've returned to our family, Kara.
Kara, don't do this.
You seem to have forgotten, Richard. Mordsaith only take orders from the true Lord Rahl.
Zed, no! She'll kill you! Get out of here!
Dahlia!
Compass is useless.
Dahlia. Dahlia! You don't have long to live.
If you're going to serve me, you have to do it now. Tell me where Rahl is taking the stone. I'm sorry, mistress. I don't know. I beg of you. Forgive me.
Without the compass, we might not find Rahl or the stone before the solstice.
Maybe Kara knows where he is. But I'd have to confess her to find out.
You know what you need to do, Richard. But we both know you don't have the stomach for it.
She's in the grip of an insidious magic. As dark as any I've felt before.
That's how Rahl turned her against us.
Lord Rahl merely showed me the error of my ways. I was a fool to ever follow you.
We may have to accept the fact that the Kara we know is gone forever.
I don't believe that. There has to be a way of undoing whatever it was Rahl did to her.
There is one way, but the results are unpredictable. It's a spell I learned years ago in the Wizard's Keep, but I've never dared use it. It's called the Spell of Undoing. According to the ancient texts, it can erase even the most pernicious forms of dark magic.
Do it.
Richard, this spell hasn't been invoked in ages, and for very good reason. It could undo the magic Dark and Rahl inflicted on Kara, but it could also affect her in ways I couldn't even begin to predict. It could even kill her. And if it does, we might lose any hope of finding Rahl and the stone in time.
Kara's had everything taken away from her. Twice. She would have gone to the ends of the world for me. I'm not giving up on her now.
Kara kam, falla fish, orsleron. The Toshkatura Laktakantal.
Zed? Is everything all right?
Richard?
Everyone's waiting.
This is the People's Palace. What are we doing here?
I think Zed's gotten into the ambrosia a little early.
Grandfather. The ring.
It's in your left sleeve. This ring, I bind my soul, mind, and body with yours.
In the eyes of the Creator, you are now joined as husband and wife. For all eternity, you will be as one.
Richard, I need to speak with the two of you. Alone.
Zed, you know anything you can say to me, you can say in front of my brother.
It's quite all right, Richard. I seem to be making Zedicus uncomfortable. I shall attend to your guests. Please.
Zed. What's wrong?
What's wrong? 5 minutes ago, we were standing in a forest 1,000 leagues from here. And now, suddenly, we're in the People's Palace. And where's Cora?
Who's Kara?
Sharp tongue, red leather, carries 2 Aegeals.
A Mord Sith.
She's been traveling with us for nearly a year.
Zed, you and I have been at the People's Palace for the past year. And Kalen's been in Idendrill, restoring the rule of law.
Maybe someone spelled your memory.
No one spelled my memory. I cast a spell on Cora. But the spell seems to have changed everything.
What changes?
Well, we weren't at the People's Palace. We were on a quest to find the Stone of Tears.
Why would we be looking for the Stone of Tears?
We needed to repair the veil between the underworld and the land of the living. It was torn when the boxes of Orden were destroyed a year ago. The boxes, they're intact.
I put them together almost a year ago, on that cliff in West Granthia.
Then you have the power of Orden. That's why Rahl is no threat to you. You bent him to your will. Do you control everyone?
No, only those who are a threat to me. Rahl, the Mord Sith, the 3rd Battalion.
It was just as you predicted, Zed. Orden was tempered by my confessor's touch. So Richard has been able to use his power wisely and justly.
And Orden, in turn, tempered confession.
So Kalen and I can be together.
From my perspective, none of this happened.
Well, maybe if you tell us how you remember it, we could figure out what's going on.
I remember West Granthia. You put the boxes together, but we were attacked by the Mord Sith. Cora led the assault. But at the last moment, she betrayed her sister. Rahl grabbed the Sword of Truth and used it to split the boxes apart. And boxes were destroyed.
Zed, there was no more Sith or betrayed her sisters. And the boxes obviously didn't explode. Kaylin confessed me the moment I assembled them. Raul did try to stop us, but he was too late.
No!
Stop! Drop your weapons. On your knees, all of you.
Yes, my lord.
Richard, you've done it.
Why would the absence of one more Sith make such a difference?
Cara was Dark and Raoul's most able and trusted sister of the Aegil. Maybe without her to lead the attack, they couldn't find us in time. That would have given you the extra moments you needed to acquire the power of Orden.
So then what happened with this Cara?
The spell I cast may have killed her or erased her from existence itself.
If this spell was as powerful as it seems, maybe it didn't kill her. Maybe it just undid all the Mord Sith magic that was ever inflicted on her.
Then it wouldn't be just Raoul's sorcery that was undone, but the magic used to break her as a child.
And she never would have become a Mord Sith at all.
And she wouldn't have been on the cliff that night to attack us.
Then if Cara's not dead and she's not Mord Sith, then where is she?
Sorry to bother you, Richard. But your guests are asking for you.
We'll be right there. I want you to do something for me.
Anything?
I need you to find a young woman.
Her name is Cara Mason. She would have been born in the village of Stowcraft 26 summers ago.
I will send a rider to find out if she still lives there, and if not, where she might have gone.
Richard, I realize with the power of Orden you can make Raoul do whatever you want. But are you sure it wouldn't have been more prudent for you to kill him as the prophecy foretold?
Zed, you know I don't believe in prophecy. And as you can see, my brother is more useful to me alive. He's a trusted advisor and a close friend.
Friend?
He's not the same man he was before I used my power on him. It's a new day in Dahar, Zed. I want people to know their ruler isn't vengeful or cruel, that I believe everyone can do good.
I admire your generosity, Richard. The spell may have affected history in ways we haven't discovered yet.
And there'll be plenty of time to look into that. But we're at a wedding. Enjoy the party. It's time for me to dance with my lovely wife.
Sister Mariana, kneel before the Keeper. The time has come for you to serve me.
I've been waiting for this moment all my life, Master.
Something has happened beyond your reckoning. The world has changed. Victory has been stolen from my grasp.
I don't understand, Master. What victory do you speak of?
The veil was torn. My minions were waging war on the land of the living. But somehow the first wizard has restored harmony between death and life. You must upset the balance once again.
Tell me what I must do.
Leave the Palace of the Prophets at once and find the Sister of the Seeker, the pristinely ungifted one, Jensen Ra.
I will find her, Keeper. But how will this serve you?
Her blood is the key. It will allow you to do what must be done in order to tear the veil again and ensure my victory over life.
never gonna get used to that.
You should try Lord Rawl.
I can think of something more appropriate. How about Dad?
What? It's only been 3 days. How could you know?
Confessor knows.
I didn't think it was possible to be this happy.
Zed. Perfect timing as usual.
Jensen.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I just got word. My friend Sean, he passed away.
Oh, so sorry, Jensen.
Sean's last wish was that I take care of his daughter. I'd like to bring Erin here to live with us at the palace.
Of course. I'll go with you. We'll bring her back together.
Richard, you just got married, and you have an empire to take care of. I'll be fine.
I'll send Commander Trimac with you.
I've inspected the palace defenses and found them woefully inadequate. With your permission, I'd like to strengthen the magical barriers around the perimeter.
Zed, I have the power of Orden. I don't think anyone's planning to attack us.
For all we know, there are people out there who still mean you harm.
Well, if it makes you feel better, go ahead. Fortify the barriers.
I realize this may seem like a waste of time to someone with your power, but there's an ache in my bones, my boy. Something is wrong here. The world is not supposed to be like this.
Zed, the world you told us about, with the rifts opening everywhere and the Keeper on the verge of winning, maybe that's the world that should never have been. Life's good now. Maybe when you cast that spell, you put things back the way they're supposed to be.
Richard, our rider has returned from Stowcroft. There is indeed a young woman named Cara Mason living there. She's a school teacher and a mother of 2 young children. She's also a widow. She lost her husband during the war.
Zed, I'm sorry about her husband, but from what you told us, Cara was broken not just once, but twice. Sounds like she has a better life in this world than she did in the other one.
Sam, play nicely with your sister, or you can go inside.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You really shouldn't sneak up on someone like that.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. Look, my name's Leo Dane. I'm just passing through on my way home to Archer's Peak. I was wondering if you had some chores that might need doing. I'm a skilled blacksmith. I can also do carpentry.
Thank you, but I can't afford to hire now. Sam, go inside. Now.
On my way up the path, I noticed your horse is favoring a leg. He sprung a heel. If you don't reshoe him, he'll go lame. And I'd be happy to take care of it for you. You don't have to pay me.
Well, if you're going to shoe the horse, I suppose the least I can do is offer you a meal.
Sounds like a fair trade.
Where are they taking Jess?
Tell you nothing.
will tell Lord Rawl.
Tell me where they've taken Jensen.
To the caves of Andros, my lord.
Why? What do they want with her?
Forgive me, my lord, I don't know.
This is exactly the sort of thing I was afraid would happen. The Keeper exists outside time and place. He must be aware that the world has changed. The Sisters of the Dark could be using Jensen somehow to reestablish his dominion.
Go to find her.
You're not going alone. She's my sister as well.
Richard, this could be a trap.
These Sisters of the Dark are subject to Orden just like anyone else. And they can't use their magic against Mort Sith. We'll take some of them with us.
You'll take me too.
No, Zed, I need you to stay here and look after Kaylin. She's my wife now. And she's with child. I'm depending on you. I'll be back soon.
Whatever you're doing, it won't work. My brother will come for you.
I'm planning on it.
Sister, our Han is the Keeper's most sacred gift to us. If we drink this serum, we'll lose our powers forever.
Yes, but the blood of the pristinely ungifted one will also make us immune to all forms of magic, including the barriers protecting the people's palace. Our Han is a small sacrifice to pay to ensure the Keeper's victory. Drink. The three of us will infiltrate the palace and separate the boxes of Warden. The rest of you will wait here for Richard Rawl to arrive. And when the magic of Warden has left him, you will kill him. Once we have acquired the boxes and the Sword of Truth, we will be able to deliver the Keeper a great victory.
And the pristinely ungifted one? What should we do with her?
She's of no further use to us. Let her die.
Richard! Give her the breath of life.
She's been cold for too long. Even the most skilled Mord Sith couldn't bring her back.
Do it anyway!
Once we've passed through the barrier, we'll head for the south entrance.
You're sure the serum will protect us?
Don't worry, sister. If it fails, you'll meet the Keeper sooner than you had ever hoped.
What is it?
We're not alone in here. Show yourselves.
Why did this man attack you?
He's with the 3rd Battalion. They refused to accept Richard as the legitimate heir. He used Orden to force them to submit. The boxes... they're gone. If Richard no longer has the power of Orden, then Mord Sith and Dark and Rahl are no longer under his control.
Thank you.
It's no trouble at all, brother.
I want him alive.
This was no happy coincidence, was it? You and your sisters lying in wait for my brother, waiting for the precise moment when he was deprived of the power of Orden. No doubt you were working with whoever it was who separated the boxes. I want to know where they are.
You'll learn nothing from me!
It's been some time since I last wielded an agile, but I believe I still have a talent for it. Answer me. Where are the boxes of Orden? Looking for this?
Give me the sword.
I had a little talk with one of your sisters. I know what you're planning. This sword is the only weapon in all creation powerful enough to destroy the boxes of Orden. And if they are destroyed, the veil will be torn, and the Keeper will be able to send his minions into the world of the living.
Give us the sword, and the Keeper will reward you for your devotion.
I can imagine a far greater reward. The boxes, if you please.
Kill him.
Behind you. Bring him. You bent me to your will. Now I shall bend you to mine. Kneel before me.
Yes, my lord.
Your Highness, the 3rd Battalion is trying to take the palace. It's not safe for you here.
I want you and 3 of your most loyal men. Soldiers not controlled by Orden. We're going to find my husband.
It's worse than I imagined. Rahl has the boxes, the sword, the power of Orden.
He's controlling Richard. We have to free him.
The only way to do that is to kill Rahl. But I can't blast him with wizard's fire. The Mord Sith will deflect it. And if Rahl so much as sees us, he'll bend us to his will just as surely as he did Richard.
Sid, we have to do something.
There is one thing I can try, but you're not gonna like it. I can try to reverse this spell of undoing. Put the world back the way it was.
Sid, I know things are bad, but do you really want to go back to an existence where the dead walk among the living? The Keeper is on the brink of victory.
Even in this world, the Keeper is bent on destroying the land of the living. And he is not going to stop. And with Richard enslaved to Ral, how will we defeat the Keeper? At least in the other world, we had Richard on our side. And with Richard, we still had a fighting chance.
And our child.
What kind of life would she have in a world where her parents are enslaved to Dark and Ral? Kaelin, I know this isn't easy. I know how much you want to be with Richard, but your life together here is over. If you truly want to save him, we have to try to put things back. Richard may not be your husband in the other world, but he still loves you dearly.
What do you need to reverse the spell?
We have to find Kara and pray that Dark and Ral doesn't get to her first.
I've searched everywhere, my lord. Kaelin and the first wizard must have fled.
No doubt they learned I was taking up residence in the palace again. If the Sisters of the Dark are to be believed, the Keeper is convinced that your wizard cast a spell that changed the world. What do you know of this?
Zed cast the spell on Kara Mason, the woman I asked you to find at Stowcroft.
Perhaps Zedicus decided that the world he came from is preferable to one in which I rule with the magic of Orden. He may try to undo what was done to this Kara. Get me a journey book.
Yes, my lord.
Mistress Dahlia.
What is it?
Orders from the People's Palace. We're to proceed to Stowcroft right away. We're to find a school teacher. Her name is Kara.
Kara Mason.
You know her.
A long time ago, when we were children. Before I joined my true family.
What else does it say, Mistress?
Our orders are to kill her.
I fixed the hole in the roof, painted the window trim, swept the chimney, and chopped enough firewood to last 2 winters. Anyone ever tell you you're a real taskmaster?
I suppose you'll be moving on now.
I guess so.
Do you know where you're going next?
Rivermore's a few leagues west. I'll look for work there.
I'm sure you'll find someone there who'll be grateful for your help.
I picked these for you. They match your dress.
I'm sorry. Flowers make me sneeze.
I didn't realize. I should have got you something else.
No. No, they're beautiful.
Where's Sophia and Sam? I made them some toys.
My sister took them for the afternoon.
I don't want to leave without saying goodbye.
Well, if you're going to stay longer, I suppose I can find something else for you to do.
I don't believe it. Leo Dane.
You know him?
For a brief time, he was the Seeker.
What?
It's a long story. Kara and Leo fell in love, but he was killed. Fate is a mysterious force, Galen. It brought Kara and Leo together again in this world.
But when you reverse the spell and make Kara a Lord Sith, he'll be dead again? Zed, this is wrong. These people haven't done anything to anyone.
I wish there was another way, but there isn't. And the Kara I know would give up this life in a heartbeat if she knew that in doing so, she'd be saving Richard. I need to remove the wizard's web in order to reverse the spell. Valde, 2.sezon.
Who are you? What are you doing to me? Try and stay calm.
You're the Mother Confessor, aren't you?
Yes, please. Let me go. I'm sorry. We can't.
I have a son and a daughter. I'm all I have left.
I'll do anything you want. Please let me go.
Dahlia.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
She's dead.
By the word faces. I'm taking you home. To the People's Palace. There you'll get to experience the power of Orden for yourselves. And then you'll only have one care in the world. Serving your new master, Lord Darkenraw.
The wait is over. The final showdown between the forces of good.
I have to keep going.
And the clutches of evil.
I will stop him myself.
The epic season finale event.
You have fulfilled the prophecy!
Galen, don't!
Legend of the Seeker.